It's time for baseball here on The Show. Today, a spring training matchup between the New York Yankees and their bitter rivals, the Boston Red Sox. With that, here's a look at the Yankees' starting lineup. How do they go about taking down their division rival, Mark DeRosa?
Matty, this is going to be a fun lineup for me to watch. I get fired up watching these guys because they all have a plan. It works for them. They follow the scouting reports. They grind it out in the video room. I'm interested to see what they've come up with.
Carlos Martinez will be the starter for the Bo Sox in this contest. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
All right, let's take a quick look at how the Red Sox set up on D today. And let's focus our attention on second baseman Brian Dozier. We know what he can do from the offensive standpoint, light tower power, but he doesn't get enough credit for his defense, his ability to manipulate the bag and do all this while his hair never moves.
Stepping into the box, Elvis Andrus. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The shortstop, Elvis Andrus.
Here it comes now to Andrus. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
First pitch, 105.
The 1-0. And he fouls this one off. Forecast high calls for 80 degrees, but we're at 76 here at opening pitch. Two balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man. The 2-1 on its way. Tough to do much with that one. A swing and a miss. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he darn near started this thing off with a bang. Instead, it's a foul ball. Here's another 2-2. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will land untouched. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out.
Second, the designated hitter.
Into the box now, Cal Ripken, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
Well, I think that's a great spot for that pitch in on the hands. It wasn't a strike, but if he can command the movement in there, he's going to be very effective in this one.
The 1-0 home. Fouled away. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate is Larry Bullard.
Hey, D-Row, Larry Bullard, he's pretty much right down the middle. You see very few managers and players getting into very many confrontations with Larry.
Yeah, Larry lays in the weeds, Dan. Doesn't try and make it about him, and that's what the players love. He's got a pretty consistent strike zone, and he's approachable.
Here now the 2-2. Is laid off of for ball number 3.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Soto is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. to play
The left
Ted
fielder,
Williams.
number 9.
First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that misses inside 1-0. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Marte is under it. And that retires the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Yanks nothing. Sox coming to bat. It's Major League Baseball on the show. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matt, the key for me to success for this lineup is they got to be willing to come through in big spots. They got to stick to the game plan. Somebody's going to have to get a knock with 2 outs and find a way to not leave base runners stranded.
Jacob deGrom will be the starter in this one for the Yankees. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Jacob deGrom is just a solid pitcher. He's not overpowering in any sense with any of his 3 pitches. Good sinking fastball, 93 to 96, great slider, and a really good changeup. What makes him so good? He'll throw all 3 of his pitches at any time.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And behind the plate, world champion, former MVP, former Rookie of the Year, he's done it all. Buster Posey. Buster is in full command of this pitching staff.
Here's Starling Marte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half
Leading
of the
off
first.
for the Red Sox, the center fielder, Starling Marte.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. And he will reach down to put this one away. Good job of hanging with it there for the first out.
The left fielder,
Juan Soto to the plate now. In previous duels with deGrom, he's 1 for 3. First pitch of the at-bat. In there, strike 1. deGrom has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. A rare combination, but one that makes him one of the best in our sport.
Matty V, you talked about it. He doesn't walk a whole lot of guys. Well, if you don't walk a lot of guys, that means you have to throw the ball in the strike zone. And when you do with great stuff like this guy has, he racks up the strikeouts. There aren't a lot of guys that get strikeouts by throwing the ball in the strike zone. This is one of the few that does it.
Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2. 1 out, nobody on. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Here we go.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Line towards center field. But this will hang up just a bit as it's taken in chest high for a tough second
the
out.
first
Boy,
baseman.
sometimes they say you hit it
Right.
hard, good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
Standing in now, Frank Thomas. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. 2-1 to the Red Sox first baseman.
The count is 2-1.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Right there, it's a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
The 3-1 pitch. Finds the zone to fill the count, 3-2.
2 strikes.
Yanked on the ground down the line. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again, 3-2. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Second inning upcoming here in Florida's Baseball City with no score. Standing in, Nelson Cruz. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
The right fielder, Nelson Cruz.
Here comes the first pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Marte is underneath this one. One pitch, one away.
Batting pitch. The first
Digging in now for the Yankees, Paul Konerko. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch is a slider called for a strike.
You can clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's giving the umpire an earful from that dugout.
Now the pitch. Fouled off. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Oh, I love watching a pitcher that can run a good hard fastball in on a guy's hands and completely lock him up. That's such a tough pitch to do anything with. If you can locate your fastball there consistently, you're going to have a lot of success as a pitcher.
Stepping in now, Brett Boone. As he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive.
Nope.
2-0. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Puig is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Striding in for Boston, George
Leading
Brett.
off
He's set
for
to
the
lead
Red
off the
Sox.
home half of the second.
Third baseman, George.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ball 1.
That's inside.
And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation. He's going to have to locate something down the zone, get himself back in this count.
Lifted down the line in left. Williams is in pursuit, but this will land untouched. The 2-1 home is a fastball that misses.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
The 3-1. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take and a walk is the result.
So digging in now, Brian McCann. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Line drive to center field, and that's in there. Base hit.
Obvious pitch recognition right there. 0-0 changeups usually get guys out in front, but he was able to stay back, recognize it, and drive it for a base hit.
In now is Yasiel Puig as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one.
Nope.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here. So the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
And they won't come into Puig as he'll lay off and take the walk.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks at bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
Stepping in, Carlos Correa. Certainly a big moment in this game. Bases loaded, tie score. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
The pitcher has to find a way to minimize damage here. Maybe take 2 outs for 1 run. Who cares? Get a double play, pop up, strikeout, something to get you back in this inning.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. This is hit softly to third, but gloved by the third baseman for the out. Coming to the plate now, Brian Dozier. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Gone! It's a grand slam. So 1 swing, and he unloads the bases on that one as they move on top 4-0.
And that is why you just can't put yourself in a bases loaded situation. You've got nowhere to put the hitter, and he knows it. So he sets up, waiting to pounce, and that's exactly what he does, jumping all over this thing for a grand slam.
Batting ninth.
Into the box,
hitter,
Matt Wieters. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1.
This lineup has a chance to knock this guy right out of the game. 4 runs in the inning, and they smell blood.
Boy, Dero, you hit the nail right on the head right now. This is a team that can score some runs. They have a pitcher that's reeling right now. They need to knock him out and knock him out ASAP.
A ball and a strike to count to the switch hitting catcher, Matt Wieters. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
4 runs here in this half inning.
That's
A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
The 3-1. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Now batting, the center fielder, Starling.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Starling Marte. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. High in the air out towards shallow right. Cruz moving in. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. But the damage done as the Red Sox get 4 thanks to the grand slam. We've played 2. It's now 4-0 Boston. Now at the plate, Evan Longoria. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Hey, that's another nice 2-seamer right there. He's been able to manipulate that pitch all game, keeping it at the hollow of the knee, getting a lot of ground balls and a lot of swing and miss.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Longoria is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport.
Line toward right center. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Yankees.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Posey.
Next for New York, Buster Posey.
Come on now.
This is our house, baby.
Here's the first pitch to him. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Soto is there, and that's the first out of the inning. One out here in the Yankees' third inning, and into bat next, one of the fastest players in all of baseball, Harrison Bader.
You're nothing, Yankees.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there for strike 1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Longoria, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. The next 0-2. Popped straight up. Weed coming on, but this will land untouched. The next 0-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels
Now
off
batting,
base, and that's just
shortstop,
what they did right there.
Elvis
Big strikeout,
Andrews.
keep that guy off the base path.
Here's Elvis Andrus now as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 0-1 delivery. A ball and a strike. Andrews stands at an even 6 feet tall, a right-handed batter and thrower. He's an 11-year vet at the major league level, so he certainly put together a nice career in professional baseball.
Yeah, Matty, you ain't kidding right there. 10 years, we refer to that in the biz as hitting full pension.
Oh, and he misses it.
And this is just a cut fastball. He's trying to sneak in the back door.
Now batting,
He's unable to get it
designated
done.
hitter,
Leaves it right
Cal
over the heart of the plate, and that's just too easy for a guy like this. He's licking his chops as the ball arrives, and he drills it to the outfield for an extra base hit.
Into the box now, Cal Ripken. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike one.
I kind of like the aggressive attitude right here. I know he's in a jam. What does he do? He goes to his best stuff, and that's the fastball.
Runners at second and third with 2 gone.
Come on, Buster.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's through into right field for a base hit. And they'll get back a run here as they're on the board. It's 4-1.
Take a look at this
The
right
left
here. He
fielder,
didn't get
number 9,
jumpy and try and pull it down the left field line.
Williams.
Stayed in there, fought hard, and grinded out a nice knock the other way.
Standing in now, Ted Williams, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Get out of here, Yankees.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And that misses 1-1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
And it's fouled away. Popped him up. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Yankees forced to settle for 1. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Red Sox lead it 4-1. Into the box, Juan Soto
Leading off,
hit it hard
for
but
the
lined
Red
out
Sox,
in his first at
The
bat.
left fielder.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up.
Soto.
You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Strike one to start the at-bat. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Here we go, one.
Ball,
2-1. And he misses again. Ball 3.
3 balls.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Swung on and missed. 3-2.
I think getting the leadoff man in every inning is important as a pitcher. When you're coming off an inning that you really labored through, it makes all the difference mentally.
Now the payoff pitch home. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
And I'm sure the manager is
Number
just fine with that. I mean,
Number
it's better to
35.
battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
Next up for the Red Sox, Frank Thomas. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the dirt to see if he'll fish.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Four to 1's our score here in inning number 3.
Come on, Frank. Let's go. Big hit. Come on, Thomas.
2-0.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. George Brett is on deck. Now the 3-0 offering is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
It's 3-1.
The 3-1. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Now the payoff pitch home, and he fouls this one off. A runner at first with no outs here. Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. 1 away.
Talk about blowing it by
Now
a guy.
batting,
Geez, I mean, that
third
fastball
baseman,
was way behind him
Joe.
when the swing came through the zone.
Brett.
I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Stepping in now, George Brett, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. Soto leads off first with 1 away. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Hard hit ball to second, and that'll just sneak past the glove, and it should be a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard
Now
now.
batting, the catcher.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch, and a guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times, somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately, not, and now we've got a couple of guys on.
Into the box, Brian McCann. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home is taken, strike 1.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
1-2 to the Red Sox catcher.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
Swing and a liner. Foul.
Great job by the pitcher right there to put him in the proverbial rocking chair. Slowed him down, sped him up, slowed him down. Let's see where he's going now.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Fouled away. Another full count pitch home. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Another full count offering on its way. Hit hard down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats. The 3-2 one more time. High in the air out to center field. Bader on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Striding into the box, Yasiel Puig. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And that's high for a ball, 1-0.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Drive the run in.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him this first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
The 2-0 is in there for strike 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 2-1 is looked at for ball 3.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting in fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
The 3-1 pitch is in there for a full count now, 3-2. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
And that's 2 free passes in the 3rd inning alone. So you have to wonder if maybe it's something mechanical or if it's just psychological. Got to get back on track here.
Digging in, Carlos Correa. One of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Bases juiced now with 2 away. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score anymore here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, I love the aggressiveness right here and wanting to be a hero, but this is where you got to tell yourself to relax a little bit. I had an old coach tell me one time, when the bases are loaded, just concern yourself with getting the guy in from third.
Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
And he comes back to get him. So a great job pitching out of it with the bases loaded. A couple of walks, but no damage. More spring training baseball from Florida following this. John
Your attention,
Lester
please.
will come on and get
Now
some
pitching
work
for the
as he
Red
makes
Sox.
his second appearance
Number
so far this
31,
spring.
John Lester.
So striding in, Nelson Cruz.
Hey, we're still
Leading
in the
off the
early
game.
stages in this one.
The
They're
right
only
fielder,
down by a couple of runs,
Nelson
but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Ball, that's
And
out.
he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one. Hit hard down the left field line, but this will be foul. The 1-1 misses, ball
2 balls,
two.
1 strike. The count.
Let's go.
D-Rod.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now, 3-2. Waiting next is Paul Konerko. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch, and he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Now batting, the first baseman, Paul.
Standing in, Paul Konerko. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Soto over to his left, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Striding in, Brett
Number
Boone.
29.
He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's set, and the pitch. This is line to left. Soto is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The third baseman, number 3, Evan Longoria.
So coming to the plate, Evan Longoria. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he takes ball 1. Cruz leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. The 1-2 misses for the second ball.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think it's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
Here's a look over to first. Runner back safely. Here now the 2-2. Right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. So it's no runs, no hits, no errors, and a runner left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Red Sox 4 and the Yankees 1.
Ladies
Luis
and gentlemen,
Severino will
your
come out
attention,
now and
please.
make his first
Now
appearance of the
pitching for the
spring.
Yankees, number 40, Luis Severino.
Trying to pick things up where he left off.
Leading
Brian
off
Dozier.
for the
He's
Red
already
Sox,
got 4 RBIs
the
in this
second
one.
baseman.
Hey, there haven't been a lot of runs scored in this one, but with one swing of the bat, he was able to drive in 4 in his last one. That was a huge grand slam that he hit.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And the Red Sox have something going. It's a leadoff double.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Trying to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
Into the box now, Matt Wieters. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. A runner at second, nobody out. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Throw to first is in time for the first out. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Starling Marte. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Comes at him with the slider there, and he gets the strike.
Hey, I don't have a problem with him taking a pitch right there. It's a good opportunity to see what he's got. Also a good opportunity to see if he's going to be pounding the strike zone.
Come on, Fox.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
4 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Grounder down the line at third, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Definitely a strikeout situation here with the runner on third, so that's smart. Trying to make him chase that slider out of the zone.
The 1-2 pitch. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. And he'll make it back in safely at third. The 2-2. Lined hard toward right center. Catch made here in medium deep right center, and the runner's breaking from third. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Boy, this one looked like he was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
In now, Juan Soto. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1.
Sometimes you can get away with a pitch in that location when you're running it up there that hard, but not consistently. You still have to work the edges of the zone most of the time.
The 1-1.
There we go.
Line drive to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Red Sox on top, 5-1. Robbie Moylan is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Number 3, Robbie Moylan.
Here's Buster Posey now. He'll start things out as we begin the fifth.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Fastball in there for a called strike. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Here it comes on 0-2. Down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Ready with another 0-2. Fouled off. The 0-2 once more. On the ground for Dozier at second. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away.
Now batting.
Now to the plate, Harrison Bader looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Here's the first pitch to him. And that misses, ball one. A ball and a strike.
That pitch just had too much velocity on it for you to catch up to that. Unless you're cheating to a high fastball above the belt and you're all in, I say you got to find a way to lower your sights or it's going to be a tough game.
Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
Now batting. Shortstop.
Back to the top of the order now. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Elvis Andrus.
My kids play better than you, Yankees.
Here it comes now to Andrus. That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball. It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Correa will put this one away and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They're down here 5-1. Marcus Trailer is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Number 20, Marcus Trailer.
Ready for another shot now. Frank Thomas. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
The first baseman, Frank Thomas.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Strike taken up in the zone. This one's down to third. Longoria comes up with it. And there's one down now.
The batter, the third baseman, George Brett.
Now in the box, George Brett. It was a single for him in his last at bat. He's set. Here it comes. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Trailer, a California-born ball player. He was taken in the very late rounds back in the draft of 2019.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
Brett behind, no balls and 2 strikes.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And no one will track it down. Here's another 0-2. Struck him out.
Oh, nice try.
The batter, the catcher.
Stepping in, Brian McCann. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1.
All right, let's go.
Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He is pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bader has a beat on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They lead this one, though, 5-1. Hansel Robles takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Now pitching for the Red Sox, number 57, Hansel Robles.
Digging in and looking for more, Cal Ripken, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
Cal Ripken Jr.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Stepping in now, Ted Williams, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And it's fouled away. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. And he fouls this one off. We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Now at the plate, Nelson Cruz. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lifted in the air to center. Marte is camped under this one. As he puts this one away, the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They're down 5-1. Eric Colligan enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 18, Eric Colligan.
Settling in now, Yasiel Puig. It was a walk in his last trip.
For the Red Sox, the right fielder, Yasiel Puig.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. A 1-1 count to Puig. One ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2.
Nope,
To 2
that's a
balls
ball.
and 2 strikes now.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1 and 2. The count's now on 2 and 2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
Right side hit hard. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
That's the only way to combat a nasty
batter,
cutter.
number
You
2.
have to find a way to
Shortstop,
fight and stay inside that
Carlos.
baseball and drive it the other way.
Correa.
Here's Carlos Correa now, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. No hits to this point. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Way to go, Boston!
Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Now another 0-2. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first.
Nope.
1 and 2 to the Boston shortstop.
Count is 1
Love
and
the
2.
execution of that changeup, but hats off to the guy at the plate right now. That's a great take in this situation. Maybe bought himself a fastball.
Ball 2.
Ball 2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the second
Brian
baseman.
Dozier will stand in again, but before he does, let's take you back to the second inning of the ball game. Maybe the key blow so far, a grand slam that really got things started for him.
Here we go, Boston!
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
Red Sox! Woo! Red Sox!
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
The guy on the mound must have a different scouting report than we have right here. This looks like a beautiful situation for a double play right here, but he continues to pound up in the zone.
Puig, base runner at first with 1 out. Great changeup there in the dirt for the 3rd strike. The throw is low, and he can't come up with it. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2
Now
away,
batting,
as that'll
the
be scored a
designated hitter.
wild pitch.
Pretty standard pitch sequence right there.
Leader.
Just how you draw it up in a perfect world. Jump ahead 0-2, and then you toss a changeup in the dirt to get him to chase for a strikeout on 3 pitches. If only it were always that easy.
Standing in now, Matt Wieters, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready with the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Looking good, Red Sox.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And strike 3 called, as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. 1 left for the Red Sox. They're up 5-1. Welcome back to Baseball on the Show. Red Sox on top in this one as we get set for the 7th. But first, here's a look at our game summary to this point.
Your
David
attention, please.
Watanabe is
Now
on to
pitching
pitch
for
from the
Red Sox.
bullpen now to start inning number 7.
25, David Watanabe.
In now, Paul Konerko 0 for 2 from him so
Leading
far
off
in
the
this
game.
one.
It doesn't
The
look
first
very
baseman,
promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Front door with the slider. He clips the zone for a called strike.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
Behind 0-2 now. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had
Now
to stare
batting,
down a really
number
good hitter,
29.
and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
Into the box now, Brett Boone. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Swing.
Grounded weakly to the left. Throw to Thomas is in time for the out.
The batter,
Into the
third
box
baseman,
now, Evan Longoria. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch on its way. A ball and no strikes. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Good nothing, Yankees.
Fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. And there's a base hit on the line.
Dan, you have to love it when your defense picks you up right there, keeping him
next
at
for the
first
Yankees.
base.
Boy, D-Roll, that
The
looked like
catcher,
it had extra
Buster
bases written all over it. Great
Posey.
job by the left fielder to get to that ball and get the ball back in, keeping that to a single.
In now, Buster Posey, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. The 2-1 is in there for the second strike. Changeup misses, and it's full 3-2.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
And Buster will take ball 4. And down to first heads Posey.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook
Now
with
batting,
2 outs, and
the center
now he's got a
fielder,
runner in scoring
Harrison
position to deal with.
Bader.
And that'll bring up the former top prospect Harrison Bader. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
Here comes the first pitch. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
The 1-0 home is a slider looked at and called a strike.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now sure would be a good time.
Strike him out.
Pitch is popped up. Thomas is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. No runs, a hit, 2 left. 7th inning stretch time here in the Sunshine State. Boston's out in front, 5-1. Matt Bowman gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 67, Matt Bowman.
Ready now, Starling Marte. No hits to this point.
For the Red Sox, the center fielder, Starling Marte.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will land untouched. The windup and the 0-1. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And Posey's able to get him at first, and the bunt for hit attempt is foiled.
The left fielder, number 22.
1 man is out in the Red Sox 7th, and digging into bat next, the ever dangerous Juan Soto. Here it comes. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Stepping in now, Frank Thomas, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
The 2-0. It's the bottom of the zone for a strike.
All right, Red Sox. Let's go, Red Sox.
Line to the right side. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
The third baseman, number 5, Joe.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, George Brett. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone.
You can tell he's starting to get frustrated out there. He's not usually used to getting knocked around the yard a little bit, and you can tell he's starting to feel for it.
The 1-0 delivery. Hit hard on the ground to third. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. But the recovery will get an out on the play, as they do get the force at second, so put runners on the corners, but that could have been a whole lot worse. Ready for another chance? Brian McCann. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1.
Plain to see right there that the manager's sticking up for his hitter, making sure that that strike zone gets a little bit tighter. It's tough to cover both sides of the plate, and they both want that strike zone to be shrinked up a little bit.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Seventh inning here in a 5-1 ball game. Pitch to the plate is a splitter that misses, so he's behind in the count now. 3-1.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full. 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
And he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
Oh, that's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded, if he gives up a base hit right here, it could get real ugly.
Striding in once again, Yasiel Puig. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Into right center field, and this ball's going to get down. A base hit. 1 run is scored. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's now 7-1.
Hey, not hit all that hard, D-roll. He muscled it out there for a 2 RBI base hit.
Yeah, I don't care, Dan. Lawn dart, off the end of the bat, jam sandwich, doesn't matter. Found himself some green grass and gets 2 ribbies.
Edgar Montalvo comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Edgar Montalvo.
Into the box, Carlos Correa, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Comes set with the 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. McCann over at second. Puig on at first with 2 down. And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. He's fallen behind now. 3-1. Brian Dozier would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Now the payoff pitch home. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will land untouched. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Well, he's a youngster. You can see he's a little nervous out there. Some people call it butterflies, but to him it probably feels like pterodactyls are flying around in his gut. Going to be interesting to see if he can settle down here.
Here's Brian Dozier now. He's driven in 4 already, and yet another big RBI opportunity for him right here.
Matt, they couldn't have asked for anyone to hit better in this spot than this guy right here. He looks dialed in at the plate right now.
First pitch on its way. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Swing and a liner, but foul. Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for strike number 2. Montalvo stands 6-2 and throws from the right side. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. 2 out, bases loaded. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Bader ranging back at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So they wind up with 2 in the inning, but it could have been a lot worse as they leave the bases loaded. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Red Sox lead it 7-1. Addison Reed has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Elvis Andrus. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. From the stretch. And this is low, ball 1. And now the Red Sox will get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Here it comes now to Andrus. Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Here it comes, 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
Let's go. Shut this guy down.
Here it comes, the 3-0. Is a fastball looked at for a strike.
This is where if you're the batter, 1 pitch, 1 spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
The 3-1 pitch. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
The batter, number 8, designated hitter.
Striding forward now is the DH, Cal Ripken.
Shut him down now.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul.
All right, all you're asking for as an offense is a chance. Well, your leadoff man has certainly done his part. He's gotten on base. You have to start clawing back into this game right now if you're going to find a way.
Get out of here, Yankees.
Now the 0-1.
Nope.
And low, it's a ball and a strike.
Not.
Put him away.
Slider just off the black there, and it's to 2-1 now.
Ball
3-1 now, and I think he wanted to know where that one was.
This situation right here reminds me of sitting on the bench talking to John Smoltz, Hall of Famer. He would always say, even though the situation looked bad, a pitcher is 1 pitch away from getting himself out of a tough jam.
Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. Fouled off. Nobody out, runner on first. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Standing in now, Ted Williams, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Not providing much out of the 3-hole in this one. Hitless in 3 at-bats so far. The 1-0. Swing and a liner. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Now batting.
Man, that swing
right
looked
fielder.
like self-defense than a real quality swing. But, hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
In now, Nelson Cruz. This will chase one up around the letters here for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Little too much bite on the slider that time, taken outside. The 1-1 is strike 2 swinging.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Andres at third. Williams is over at second with 1 down in the inning.
Get him down now.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2. Paul Konerko will be next. Now the payoff pitch home. Holds off on the slider, and that's a good idea as it's ball 4.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to
Now
do
batting,
was give
the
him
first
something to
baseman.
hit in the heart of the zone.
Ball.
So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
So striding forward now, Paul Konerko 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
That's
2-0 now.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0 and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Swing better.
3-1. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
And it's times
batter,
like these that a
number
pitcher feels
29.
awfully lonely. I could see why he didn't want to be too aggressive. Last thing he wants to do is give up a grand slam to a dangerous hitter, but walking in a run is painful too. And here he is again, still with the bases loaded.
Your
Aaron
attention,
Bummer
please.
is called upon to
Now
pitch,
pitching for the
really
Red
needing
Sox.
that double play ball.
Number
Bases are
39,
loaded here with only
Aaron
1 man out.
Bummer.
Brett Boone will be the first to meet him here, and he'll do so in an enviable situation indeed. Bases loaded and only 1 out now. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Set to deliver the 0-1. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Bummer. A 6'3" left-hander. He's in his third season as a major league player. The 1-1 is a fastball in off the plate for a ball. Now the 2-1 takes a pass and misses. That's strike two. Bases are loaded here. One man out.
Not let them score.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
Stepping in now, Evan Longoria. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Liner towards second, but this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. Yankees forced to settle for 1. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. It's the Red Sox 7 and the Yankees 2. Digging in the switch hitter, Matt Wieters. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, and a borderline call, Matty. I don't know. I got to feel like he's got to build a rapport with this umpire, this AB. See how far he'll go in or out. He can't allow himself to go down looking again.
Now a changeup to start him out, but that's looked at down and in for ball 1. And it looks like the Yankees will have a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
This at bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets to count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
And a very low strike there. Trying to speed up the game, perhaps. It's 2-1. Here now the 2-2 is taken, ball 3. Starling Marte waits on deck. The 3-2 pitch. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
The center fielder, number 13. Starling.
So stepping in, Starling Marte 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. First delivery to him on the way. And this one's down off the shoe tops. 1-0.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Good, Red Sox.
And now time is called as a beach ball has made its way out into left field here. Ready on 1 and 2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
That strikeout was all about setting the hitter up with hard stuff. You can see the first 3 pitches are coming in fast, and then he slows it down on the 4th pitch, knowing the hitter is sort of conditioned for the hard stuff. Yet another way to upset a hitter's timing.
Into the box now, Juan Soto. And it's fouled away. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the 0-1 pitch. This is line to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
The first baseman, number 35, Frank Thomas.
Now batting, Frank Thomas. Last time through was a base hit. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. One strike pitch is a fastball high, and that evens things at 1. Wieters, the runner at first with 2 gone. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
And ooh, might have thought it was high, but it's a strike. 3-2 now. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this is foul near the seats.
Nice work, Frank. Nice work. Get that one out of here, baby. Let's go.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Moving under it, Cruz makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Red Sox leave 1. They're on top 7-2. Ready once again, Buster Posey, and his guys need him to get things started here in the top half of the ninth.
28, Buster Posey.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Well, if you can throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
Shut them down now. Shut them down.
Behind 0-2 now. Now here's the pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. And he'll fight off the Grapefruit League sky here as he takes this one in for route number 1.
Harrison Bader.
At the plate, Harrison Bader. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Bases are empty. 1 man out.
Let's go, Red Sox. Let's go.
There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. The 1-1 home. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Standing in now, Elvis Andrus, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. A 1 count. Here's the pitch. And here's a pitch high and tight for a ball. 1-1. 1 out and a runner on second base.
Getting out here.
Too high there and maybe a bit outside as well. 2-1. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2.
Strike.
2-2 is a changeup that misses. 3-2. And that misses. Ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
The batter, number 8.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Cal Ripken. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
Come on, Boston. Let's go, Boston.
Here comes the first pitch. Here's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. And he takes this one high. 1-1.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
Thomas is over now, and he's got it for route number 2. Digging in now, Ted Williams. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he fouls this one off. Bader at second. Andrus at first. 2 out in the inning. And that's taken for strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon. Now what's left of this crowd this afternoon gets to their feet. Lifted down the line in left. But this will land untouched.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Last chance for the Yankees. Close, but it's not over yet. That's ball 2.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here, from down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Line drive to left. That's in there. Base hit. And the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. That makes it a 7-3 ball game.
Boy,
Now
talking
batting,
about coming
right
up with
fielder.
a big knock. After that pop-up, it looked like the inning was potentially over. Big two-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, you watch your teammate in front of you miss his pitch. He got a nice pitch to hit right there and pops it up. You could tell he
Ladies
was
and gentlemen,
dejected as he
your
went back to the
attention,
dugout.
please.
All you're trying
Now
to do
pitching
is
for
be
the
a
Red
great
Sox.
teammate. Sean
Number
Casey always
12.
used to say to me, hey, D-Row,
Carl
mix in a good
Edwards
teammate one time. That's
Jr.
exactly what this guy did.
Carl Edwards Jr. takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Into the box, Nelson Cruz, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. Fouled away. 2 down, runners at first and second. Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Well, this is a big pitch right here. 2 outs in the 9th. The last thing you want to do is walk a guy and bring the tying run to the plate.
And the count will be full. Fouled off. And he misses ball 4, so he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
That is just a great
Now
at-bat
batting,
there. When you're
the
down
first
late,
baseman.
you need base runners any way you can get them, and
Go.
that never say die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
Coming to the plate now, Paul Konerko. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First offering on its way. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Bases are loaded here. 2 down. And this is high, a ball and a strike. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
Nice going, up.
He's set. Now the pitch. And it's fouled away. The 2-2. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And the run will score on the wild pitch. My goodness. Second and third, 2 away.
Let's go. Shut him down. Come on, let's hold him.
Out of the stretch, the 3-2 home. And he chased it in the dirt. McCann gathers, and not in time as the run scores.
The batter,
And quite a turn of
number
events
29.
there, as not only is he on a dropped third strike, but a run scores as well. Stepping up to the plate, Brett Boone. And their runners at the corners now.
Come on, let's hold them.
He's set and the pitch. And, oh, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike. Nothing in one. Three runs already home here. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Just off the end of the bat. It's a foul ball, and he'll stick around. Slapped hard the opposite way. Oh, and he misses it. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
7-5 how today's comes to an end. The Red Sox took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Carlos Martinez is credited with the win. Jacob deGrom worked only 3 innings in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.